My name is Magnolia DeSolay, and today I'm going to be talking about Traveler's Notebooks. Now, the original Traveler's Notebooks, you might know, you've heard of Midori. They come out at Japan, and then anything you're making that's not Midori, which is not, if you're not Midori, then people just tack on Dori at the end of it. So you got the faux Dories. That's just a blanket name for Traveler's Notebooks. So anything that's not Midori is just something Dori. So I was in the thrift store the other day, and I found this really cute Bible on the shelf, and it's just so cute. But I got to tell you, I couldn't read it even with my glasses. The print was so tiny. So I thought, well, it just feels so nice in the hands, and I thought, well, maybe I could do something with it. So I did. I made a Bible-dori, and just pulled the inside out, and I'll do something else with that, I suppose. You got this real pretty elastic at the craft store, and then I got this little charm there too, and we'll just open it up here. So I just put scrapbook paper on the back. You know, I have a ton of scrapbook paper. I've never scrapbooked. But anyway, so I made this little pocket here, and then you can see this is washi tape. You know, washi tape just about does everything. It's like duct tape and WD-40 to my husband. It's just good stuff. So anyway, so the first book I have, let's see here. I have, I don't know if you can see all those, but I have all these books in here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. 6 plus a folder I made. So we'll just go through this real quick. So the first book I made, and again, just pretty scrapbook paper and then scrap paper, was the first book I have is just my errands book. So whenever I go out, if I'm making a Costco run or, you know, trip to the grocery store or wherever, I'm writing about it in here. So this is where my grocery list goes, and anywhere I have to go. And then I have my to-dos. Now this is just if I'm, you know, sitting at a restaurant having tea with a friend or something, I think of something I need to do, then it's going in here. Or like if I'm over at my mother's, and you know, Mama's real good at giving me stuff to do, so then I just write in here and then I remember. So then I have, so that's my to-do book, and then I have my notes book, and this is real good for like, you know, when you're sitting in church and you're taking notes for the sermon, or you get one of those inspirations from God or Jesus or something like that, then you want to write it down, and that's what I keep this for. Also, if my nephews say something, or nieces say something real funny and I want to remember it, then I'll put it in here. And then I have, so that's my notes and quotes book. And then I have, I don't know if you can tell my drawing there, that's my little icon for ideas. So that's my ideas book. So if I have any real good ideas, then I'll just put them in there. And then, you know, this is, and then I made this folder, again, out of, you know, scrapbook paper. There's a little pocket there. And then I keep track of my expenses. So I made an expenses book, and I just write down anything I spend, and I also have these receipts there. So that's my expenses. Now my Bible-dori just stays in my purse, and you know, it just goes with me everywhere in my pocketbook. So it's just with me all the time. And then the last thing I did was I made a calendar, and this is just for appointments. Now this isn't for planning, you know, this isn't my Erin Condren. This is just for for appointments, so I know if someone says, do you want to have lunch on, you know, October 30th, I can look and say, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy. Or I could, I don't know, but see, that's my appointment book, I can tell. So that's just for my appointments, and I got a month on a day, and what I do, I just printed it out filled in the numbers. So I'll show you, like, and I have 2 years in here. Well, actually, no, I have the rest of 2015. And then you can see I have December 2016. I have all of 2016 and all of 2017 in this little book. So I'm pretty good for where I'm going to be and what my appointments are and such. And then here's the rest of that that folder that I made. And in there I just keep stickers. You know, when you're sending a card or a package or something, you just want to smile it up a bit and just send a little bit of good cheer. And then I also have my address labels in there, and then I have stamps. And then on the back, there's another, that's what I keep my stamps in. And then this was actually original to the Bible-dori. It came, so if I get lost in Macedonia, then I'll know where I am, won't I? Okay, anyway, so that's my Bible-dori. That just goes with me wherever I am, and it's just real handy. It just has my calendar. Now, I was keeping my address book in there, but I was finding I wasn't really using it. But so I had that separate, but this just has everything I need. It has my grocery list. It has my to-dos. It has, you know, it has everything. Okay, so that's my Bible-dori. Now, I was showing that to my nephew, and it's kind of girly, you know, the Bible-dori. Well, at least that color is, you know, it doesn't scream teenage boy, is what I'm saying. So, but he liked the idea, and so I sent him, you know, because we're email buddies, and so I sent Iggy, well, his name is Ignatius, but we all call him Iggy. Anyway, so I sent Iggy a couple YouTube videos of Magnolia traveler notebooks, reviews from men. Not, you know, I was watching this one. I might link it down below if I can find it. But I was watching this one, and there was this guy. He's real funny. He's in the Pacific Northwest, and he's got the beard and the pipe. Anyway, he says he ordered the Magnolia, and then he started watching these videos on YouTube, and you know, he thought, what kind of weird scrapbooking cult have I gotten into? Because there's a whole lot of, you know, you Google traveler's notebooks and Magnolia and whatnot, and good gravy, you're just gonna find a whole lot of crazy in there with the scrapbooking and the washi tape and the stickers and all of that. There's just all sorts of things you can do with it besides just traveling. So anyway, so I just went to a craft store and got a piece of leather. And here it is, and I just thought it's real, I just liked it because it's sort of real Indiana Jones. And then I had a belt with all sorts of like coins and stuff on it, and so I just took one of those off, and that's a little thing to hold it, you know, with the, like that, whatever you're gonna call that, I don't know. Anyway, so we open it up, and now I made a folder for him. Now he doesn't, you know, he hasn't seen this yet, but I made a folder for him out of a manila folder, really. And you know, there's all sorts of videos on YouTube. You know, I just love YouTube, because if you want to know how to do something, you just go on there and you can do it. Anyway, so I made this manila envelope folder. See right there, and then. Remember what I said about duct tape? Well, here's some bacon duct tape, because he's a real fan of bacon. Well, who isn't really? But anyway, so I just, I thought that added a nice manly touch for him, you know. And then I just got these. Now I'm trying to remember where I got these. They're just 3-lined notebooks. I think I might have gotten them at the bookstore or something like that. Now, I trimmed them down, and you can't tell, which is good, because it was a bit of a hot mess trying to do, you know, the rotary cutter. They say, oh, just cut it with a rotary cutter. It's so easy. Well, let me tell you, it ain't that easy. But anyway, I did it. And then, you know, what I forgot to say in the Bible-dori, but I like these really rounded corners, and I just have, let me show you here. I have this little thing here, and you can just stick the corner of your paper in there, and it just makes a real nice rounded corner, and I just think it adds a nice finishing touch to it. So that's what I did. So I put 3 notebooks in here for him, and he can do whatever he wants with them. And then I made him another notebook. This is the other notebook with just blank paper in case he wanted blank paper. And then there's the back of that folder that I made with the bacon duct tape. And that's the back, and that's his travels notebook. So I'm going to get ready to put that in the mail for him, and he's going to have a real nice surprise. But anyway, so that's my Indiana Jones Traveler's Notebook for my nephew. And this is my Bible. Whoops. I got a paper clip on. Alright, and that's my Bible-dori. This goes with me everywhere, and I think my nephew's going to really like that. So, alright, well, my name is Magnolia DeSolay, and y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you real soon.